In the land of grills, welcome back, folks. We've got the brand new from Monument Grills. This is the Mesa 2 415 BZ. This is a 4-burner with a broil zone, gas grill, cast iron grates, even got a side burner, fold down shelves. A lot of cool things, a lot of stainless steel going on this grill. But today, we're gonna do something quick and fast after work. I got some porterhouse pork chops on sale for like $8. And we're gonna do a 15-minute marinade. I'm gonna show you how to do all that. And we're gonna show you how to make it on the Monument Mesa 2. Oh man, let's get started. All right, folks, I'll leave the link down below to the review we did on the Monument Mesa 2 415 BZ. These things are well built. I've used them for years and they work very well. They get good and hot, cast iron grates. Like I said before, a lot of stainless steel, fold down shelf. I mean, everything you wanted in a gas grill is right here. Let's go take a look at those chops. Let's get them on the Monument. All right, so let's get started. I got two really nice porterhouse pork chops. These were on sale. I got both of these for like $8. I am using the Lori's. You can make your own, but sometimes life is busy. So the Lori's lemon pepper marinade, and this is a 15-minute marinade, and that goes along with life is busy. So we're just gonna pour that in the bag, and then just, that's it. And then we're gonna seal the bag, and we're gonna make sure that all both sides are nicely coated. Just make sure your bag is sealed. Perfect. And now we're just gonna wanna make sure we get everything coated for a 15-minute marinade here. And once that's done, this is gonna go back in. This is gonna go into the refrigerator, and see you in 15 minutes. In the meantime, let's get the Monument Mesa 2 fired up. All right, so out of the marinade, sometimes we lose track of time. That's probably closer to 20 minutes. So a lot of people are gonna ask, do you leave it all on? And that's up to you. There is sugar in this stuff, so I like to just dab and get some of it off. I don't want it on there real thick, and I'll turn around and I'll do the other side, and somebody will ask, hey, do you put more seasoning on it? And I don't, but if you want to, you can. All dabbed off, and that's ready to go on the Monument Grill. You're wondering what this is right here. So we are gonna sauce this up. I've got a little bit of the Blues Hog Raspberry Chipotle, and I put a little bit of this Mike's Hot Honey into this when the bottle was relatively new. And stuff's pretty hot, so if you do it, just, you know, don't overdo it. I put like 2 tablespoons in, and that seems to gives me just a little bit of a kick, enough to know that it's in there. On the grill we shall go. All right, chops have been on for a couple minutes. We're gonna give them a turn here. Get tongs out here. I like these little pegs that Monument puts, and you can move them wherever you want. It just smells really good. Let's see how we're doing here. Oh yeah, getting a little brown on them. I want them to burn. I want to get some marks in them. Now, take a look at the settings here. So I can raise that up a little bit. Just like that. And we'll probably go another 3-4 minutes. Give you a look. It's been a couple minutes. Let's take a look, see. Remember, I'm cooking these all the way through, so I want to keep on going and keep on turning. And you talk about internal temperature. Get yourself a good instant read. Pork is supposed to be 165-ish. I do a little bit lower than that, but if you're going by what the government tells you, apparently 165. All right, let's give them a flip and take a temp. Yeah, look at that. Nice, very nice. Make sure you can see it. 125, 116. Keep on going. Got a little ways to go yet. Give you a look. All right, we're ready to flip, and then we're gonna sauce. We're gonna turn down the temp because the sauce has got sugar in it, and so did that marinade. Now, if you saw when I flipped it, there was debris on the, you know, it's like burnt, not sauce, but the marinade on the cast iron. And I forgot to show you, pushed them to the side and I cleaned it, whatever you use for cleaning your grill grates, clean it to that point because that's not good. That's just gonna be burnt stuff that'll get on your food. So it's, take a look, looking good. Yeah, that's perfect. All right, we are ready for sauce. Like I said, we got the Monument turned down to low. And now we're just going to get our raspberry chipotle on there. Oops. We'll let that sauce set. Now you can do whatever you want. I'm kind of like I'm a one-side sauce guy, so I like to just sauce one side, and I don't sauce the other side. One side for me is enough. So let it set. Give you a look, see the final product. Oh man, look at those chops. One of the biggest challenges with pork chops is not overcooking so they get dry. You want moist chops. We're gonna go right through this guy right here. The cuts real nice. Definitely done. Looks moist. My mouth is, yeah, you can see how moist it is. Oh wow. Even one of the thinner pieces, very, very nice. You can taste the lemon pepper. I'm glad I didn't put any other seasoning on that. That's all you needed on there. And the Blues Hog with the Mike's Hot Honey, you just get a little bit of hint of the heat. And the Blues Hog Raspberry Chipotle is phenomenal. So after work, super simple, lemon pepper marinated porterhouse pork chops on the Monument Mesa 2. Turned out perfect. Tom Horsman YouTube. I'll leave a link down below to that grill because it works very, very nice. Thanks for watching, folks.